John Solomon, opinion contributor for The Hill, one of the country's very best journalists, and always a delight to have you with us, John.
Thanks,
let's
Luke.
start with Maria Butina. This is a fascinating story because for some reason a lot of people bought the idea that this young woman really did represent gun rights groups in Russia. A little preposterous, but apparently she was convincing.
Yeah, not that convincing. So I'll tell you a little story I never told before. In March of 2015, I observed her at several events, really cozying up to conservatives and making this, I thought, was a pretty weak-handed case that she was this courageous gun rights activist going up against Putin, and there would one day be a Second Amendment in Russia. There's never going to be a Second Amendment in Russia, right? And I became really perplexed by her behavior and her efforts at going up to presidential candidates, congressional candidates. So I started to do some reporting, and I called FBI and U.S. intelligence sources, and very quickly I learned, yeah, we know that she's somebody here as an agent of influence. She's connected to this guy Torsion, and we know what she's trying to do. And I thought, that's really interesting. Are they going to tell the people she's meeting with? And it doesn't appear they ever did. I thought the role of FBI counterintelligence was to prevent contacts from occurring that are not in the interest of the United States. It sounds like they just sat around and watched this for 3 or 4 years until it was convenient to create a headline and bring a criminal case. But they knew in March 2015, because they told me they knew she was an agent of influence for Russia. Doesn't make a lot of sense that they let this go on for 4 years.
No, and I love the fact that a couple of news outlets use the old saw. You know, that's what the FBI does. They just simply, watch the trail build and follow it through. It's preposterous.
I remember interviewing Bob Mueller shortly after 9/11 when he was the new FBI director. It was a couple of years after, and he said he was going to change the culture of the FBI for counterintelligence and counterterrorism. It wasn't to prosecute; it was to prevent. They weren't preventing anything here. They knew about Manafort in 2014. They wait to indict him or investigate him after he's President Trump's chairman. There's a lot of weird sitting on their hands until opportune times that I don't understand as a reporter.